With all of our free reward drops out of the way and the January event for Red Dead Online coming to a close, I wanted to see how the community was feeling about the game as we are about to enter our second monthly event for Red Dead Online 2023. I'm sure that most folks formed an opinion immediately on the most recent update, but I did want to revisit this topic with you all now, and this community video will showcase what players really think of the first 2023 update in Red Dead Online. Did this one meet expectations? Did it exceed expectations? Was it garbage? We're going to be talking about all of this in this video. Massive shout out to everyone who participated in my community post and took some time out of their day to give their own genuine response. It took a lot of time to read through the comments, but I really enjoyed reading everyone's thoughts, and there were so many different opinions, and so hopefully this video reflects and captures that same energy. But with that being said, if you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it insightful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you'd like to stay up to date with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Just a reminder, Take-Two has their quarterly earnings and events conference call taking place in February 6th, 2023 at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time or 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This is when we're gonna probably get a little bit more updates on basically sale figures and financial numbers, both for Grand Theft Auto, GTA 5 and GTA Online, and then Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. As always, there's probably not going to be big game announcements or anything like this. This isn't that type of conference or call or anything like that. This is purely financial figures, but we're going to get to see the current status of Red Dead and if it's holding up with sales, especially after the massive discounts we got recently, and also check in on GTA Online because they had a massive dip in earnings and income and revenue in their last financial quarter, which was quarter 2 of 2023 for their fiscal calendar year. But jumping into some of the comments on the January event, Hal for now 460 says, personally, for February, I think it would be cool to have an event on collecting sets or something like that. It would make me get back into the collector grind. And this is going to be a theme you're going to see reoccur here within this video. Another collector month would be pretty sweet. I think the last one we had was September, and before that we didn't actually have a monthly event for collector at all throughout all of 2022. And so only having it during the 9th month of 2022, and now we're getting into 2023, I think we're owed for another collector event. I don't want to go until September again. It would be nice to see something like that return, considering I actually was collecting a lot and I kind of missed out on selling my sets during September, not gonna lie. I remember I spent a couple hours each week collecting a couple sets just to get some extra money, and then I forgot to actually sell them by the end of the month because I was planning to do a bulk sale for a video, and then that never turned out. So I definitely need to do that and be able to sell for that double money. Alderon's Moon says, I always like the bonuses, but when I have pretty much everything, it's kind of bleh. I definitely agree on the limited stock clothing, especially when there's some that have yet to be released. A new batch of limited time clothing would be super cool. I'm just wondering how much longer Rockstar will be able to give us a double money and double XP payouts or whatever. It gets old really quick. Least they can do is spice it up a little, and I agree. I'm wondering how much longer they're going to do it. I think they will do this indefinitely if they can get away with it, but I do expect some sort of new content update when it comes to Telegram missions this year. Not exactly sure when. I'm not going to speculate on that. It could be earlier in the year, it could be later. Who knows? I certainly don't, but definitely limited time clothing and new limited time clothing would be super cool, and at the very least just give us some returning stuff, because at this rate of only getting a few items for each event month, we could go through probably decades of Red Dead Online bonus event months without getting all of the limited time clothing featured back into the store. So we need more than that. If they're only going to give us a couple items per month, they need to increase it to maybe like 15 items a month or something like that. August for Prime Minister says, trader bonuses actually got me into taking my time and hunting for 3-star animals, and I actually played the trader role for once, which I can say I thoroughly enjoyed. And that's absolutely amazing to hear, because before the naturalist, literally the only way to take advantage of the trader role was to free roam hunt free roam animals and try and focus on 3-star bucks, 3-star cougars, panthers, wolves, all of that. And so the fact that you're enjoying it is absolutely amazing. Of course, when there's double money on the sales disappear, it's not going to be as fun, but still make use of the naturalist role to keep up with those trader materials very easily. Aaron Polston 1973 says, I will miss those $1,000 trade deliveries and $453 moonshine runs, but it was really helpful as a new player to build up a little bit of money and buy some things. And absolutely, if you're a new player, besides the December event we had and the March event last year, and also the December event way back in 2021 as well, when we had our first monthly event, all of those months we had double money or triple money, even a triple gold or double gold on the bounty hunter missions. And so besides that one, and of course the double money money trader and double money moonshiner run months. Those are the best months to be making your golden money here in Red Dead Online, and so it's super awesome, Aaron, to see that you were able to take advantage of this as a new player and basically get a head start, because there's still so much content to enjoy, but this basically gives you a nice jump start and juices your low-level character if you're just starting out. Rick Rarick says they should bring back the Outlaw Passes in order. Some of us missed out on the early ones. I agree, they should bring back all of them. We've had some items that have come back into these vendors in the game permanently at the Fence and Madame Nazar, for example, on certain pamphlets that you can buy and clothing items, but we should get the Outlaw Passes featured during some of these event months and cycle those out just like they do with the bonuses as well. The big one that they should start off with is Outlaw Pass 1. All of the OG players on PC missed out on it. I was on console, of course, when this game released, but then when I switched to PC, despite Outlaw Pass 1 being active at the time, PC never actually got it. But the strangest thing is all of those things are in the game files. All of the cosmetic items and the upgrades and all of that, they're in the game files. They're just never been unlocked because PC never officially had the Outlaw Pass 1 release. And so to see that would be absolutely amazing. Dre9484 says the January event was okay since they brought back limited time clothing that I didn't have and purchased all of it. Hopefully that's the case with the February event. I just want to get all the limited time clothing items. That's definitely something I'm going to be focusing on in the future here as well, because a lot of this stuff is rare, like the Fern Water coat, for example, when we just got that one, and all these other items that are kind of in the game. You want to collect these if you're looking to basically 100% online. That's about all I have left to spend my money on anyway. I have everything else in the game, all ability cards upgraded, horses, rolls, equipment, camp upgrades, etc., you name it. So the only thing left to chase is, of course, level 1000, $1 million in my bank account at any one time, and then, of course, the limited time clothing items. Matthew Tucker says, I made a new account when I got a PS5, and this event started me off perfectly. It was great to level up these 2 roles and make some really good money since I started with a clean slate. Made the game much more exciting, and I really hope the February event does some bounty hunting missions, since that's the next role I'm starting. And that's the one we had in December, so I honestly don't see it coming for February, but probably collector, or maybe something like the naturalist when it comes to selling animal samples or traded materials or something like that. Or of course we could see a different role or a combination of all these, just get like lower standard bonuses, maybe just double money on bounty hunts, maybe 1.5 times money on the trader and moonshine sales. Who knows what we're gonna get. And then I want to end up with this last comment here. Obre Gang 2x926 says, I literally just want 60 frames per second on PlayStation 5. That's all I ask for. I'll even pay for the freaking upgrade. That is something that all new gen, or basically current gen console players on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S need for Red Dead Online. Those consoles can definitely handle 60 FPS, but Rockstar just either needs to release a next gen version of the game to unlock the 60 FPS, which is most likely what they're gonna do if we ever do get it. But at the very least, you know, of course, just give it to us anyway, because the only way right now to play in above 30 FPS in Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 is to play on PC if you have a good enough system. And so to see that come to the game would be amazing, and that would create a lot of extra longevity for players who are just sick of playing on 30 FPS on old gen consoles if they came from Xbox One or PS4, and now they're on a new gen and they still are locked at the same FPS, not because their console can't handle it and their hardware isn't good enough, but because it is a software cap by Rockstar. It is an arbitrary limitation, so that's something I definitely want to see change. Hopefully we get that in 2023. I'm not too sure what their plan is, but I think with all that said, that's a good point for us to wrap up here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. Thank you so much for leaving your thoughts in this video here today. Definitely go check out my Red Dead Online best repeaters video, where I go through every single repeater and I rank them from worst to best. I just uploaded that a little bit earlier this week here on the channel, and that's definitely a good one for beginners if you're looking for the absolute meta weapons. But with all that said, we consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. That being said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.